3 Ks. Will Wagner will pinch hit. Tap past the mound. Charging Freeland. Bare hand throw in time. Birthday boy. What a play.
He contributed with his solo home runs in the first 2 games. Well, this one is a dazzler.
This Dodger bullpen.
Up the middle, and he's got it with some swag. Preservation, but an out.
19 strikes, 21 balls.
Pulls one to short, speared by Betts from the outfield grass. As nice of a play as he's made it short. Mookie Betts on a screamer of a one-hopper just to get there was fantastic.
Nationals in front.
Flips this ball into center field. Pages coming on. He will get there. Andy Pages, a sliding grab.
And a sprint in from center field straight towards second.
And there, his 8th.
Maya cues it, rolling on the right side. Edman is there, twirls and fires, got him!
Makes even the hard ones look fun to
deck behind him.
Bouncing ball, diving stop by Hernandez, and he gets the out at second. What a play by Kike.
They force out Dylan Cruz. Safe at first is Abram, and advancing to third is to Kyle Farmer. Swing a slow roller down to third. That's a fair ball. Backhanded along the line by Muncy. Throws to first in time to get him. And it holds the runner at second base. 1 out. Here's for Freddie Freeman.
Swinging a bouncing ball and a fair ball as Triolo steps on the bag and throws to second for an inning-ending double play. What a play. The Dodgers are stunned.
And Shohei standing on third base. He didn't even break for home. Wow.
That is
The 0-1 pitch sent to center field on a line. Taylor dives and makes the grab.
Chris Taylor reading it all the way. And to get underneath this because Steven, he misses that. I mean, I don't...
Pages will lead it off. And he hits it sharply down to third. Nice backhand pick by Young. And the throw to first in time. Boy, that's another great defensive play by Josh Young.
In between hop, Young makes sure he catches it, and it was a strike to Berger. Good job staying low, down on this ball. And
the plate now with 2 outs.
On the ground right side, stopped by Freddie Freeman. Phillips covers the bag and steps on it. Oh, what a play by Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman diving to his right, and from his knees.
Connie 2 for 4 tonight. And that's a great play at first by Tolian. Wow. What a play by Big Mike. That had a lot of topspin, that second hop.
Yeah, it did. They came.
Now Reynolds at the plate, still only 1 out. In the air, left center field. Pages on his horse, on the warning track, at the wall. He jumps and makes the catch.
Oh, he took one away from Brian Reynolds.
A Dodger pinch hitting for Jock Peterson. Grounds one left side. Diving stop by Muncy from his knees. Gets the out at second.
Heck of a play by Max Muncy, laying out to his.
Here is Tommy Pham.
Fly ball right field, charging is Teoscar. He makes the catch on the run. Bart's tagging. He's coming home. Play at the play. They got him!
And a terrific throw by Teoscar Hernandez.
Is incredible that he'd even attempted on the shallow fly ball to right. He was out by
off the game
as Brian Reynolds steps in.
Reynolds chops it to second. Kike goes to Betts for 1. Here's the turn. In time. 4-6-3. Twin killing. So Glass now erases the base pass and has 2
consecutive games, and tails back into the zone. Fly to center field for Tommy Edman, who makes a sliding catch.
It was an interesting route on an interesting ball because it was a full swing broken bat. Tommy thought it was going to get to him at first.
1 out and Freddie Freeman on the way.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. Backhanded nicely at first by Paulie. Goes to second for 1 on the first. It is the double play. What a beauty.
An inning-ending double play started by Graham Paulie, playing first base for just the 2nd time.
Or to Ronnie Simon. He reaches for 1, pokes it on 1 hop to Mookie Betts at short. Throw to first, and somehow diving up the line, Freeman was able to hold the bag with his right foot.
You always feel good about that as a first baseman. You know, you're expecting it's the big leagues. And
Edwards was 2 for 4 last night. Hits that in the air.
And Michael Conforto's over to make the catch and go over the wall. Conforto helping the newly returned pitcher out with the reigning MVP.
Ohtani rolls it to the right side. Stopped by Bernabel. He goes to second. What a pick there by Tovar. Call does score on the play.
Great scoop by Tovar to get the force at second. Out number 2. That was it.
Michael Conforto will be the batter.
Line to right. Fernando into the slide. Makes the catch. The tumble for you.
Oh, Pods are flashing the leather here this afternoon. Gonna hang a star for Fernando Tatis.
Defensively represents what could be the final chance for the Marlins.
Diving stop, Kike Hernandez. He takes it himself and ends the game and completes the sweep.
What a play by Kike Hernandez to take a double away from Sanchez.
Ahead of the Rockies 7-zip in this second game of a 4-game series. Bernabel tries to check his swing, taps it along the first base line, and Sheehan throws it into right field. Rojas there quickly, throws to second, the tag from Betts. They got him! Miguel Rojas saves the broken play.
But what a throw by Miguel Rojas on the backup to get it there just in time.
Up there with the bases loaded.
In the air to center field. Laureano going back onto the warning track. Leaps and makes the catch at the wall. Tagging at third is Ohtani. He will score. But what a catch by Ramon Laureano in right center.
Gonna hang a star for Ramon Laureano.
On Duhar. Ellie goes. The ball is topped to third. Handled by Kike Hernandez. Throw to first. Steers scores. So igniting Ellie seemed to cause a little bit of hesitation from Hernandez, just activated off the IL yesterday.
Well, this is a great move by the Reds here. If you're not running Ellie, this ends up being a double play ball. But because Ellie is in motion, you have no play at second base.
And now Noelvi Marte squares to bunt, pops it up, Enriquez has it. Fastball to second for 2. Ooh, that changes the temperature.
Great job by Enriquez here, showing off the athleticism, bouncing off the mound, and then knowing to go to second. Will Smith was screaming too after catching that 2, and then he just spins.
Been a hit or 2 a day.
And Freeman hits it up the middle off the mound, fielded by Perdomo to his left. He's up and throwing. What a play by Geraldo Perdomo to take a hit away from Freddie Freeman.
I'll tell you what, we talk about it so many different times. At this level, folks, this game is at a different level. It looks easy to play.
Baldwin will lead it off for Atlanta.
Here's the pitch. Baldwin swings and he lifts it high in the air, right field side. It is hooking foul. Teoscar is there and he reaches over, makes the catch as he falls over the wall. He kept the ball in his glove that hung in the air for
Down to 0-1. Bounces one left side. Backhand Rojas. Long throw to finish the job. The Dodgers.
Morejon against Ohtani.
Up the middle, but right there is Iglesias. His throw going to be close, and he just does get him. The run of the inning is Michael Conforto on the
here in the second.
And he's going to make a play here unless Mason Wynn throws him out.
Walk it in time. Got it. What a play.
Mookie Betts signaling to the dugout that he thought he was safe. The Dodgers may want to take a look at this one, and they do.
Wynn gets this well, unleashed a throw and just bare.
Cronenworth in on the left side.
Swings at this one and pops it into center field for a base hit. They're going to give the wave to Cheats. Here comes the throw. Bang, bang, and in time, Andy Pages eliminates another.
Wow, what a throw, what a tag. That is fantastic.
But nowhere to put Tommy Edman. Grounds the first one to second. Birdie to second one. Swanson to first. They turn 2 and get out of the bases loaded
on a Sunday afternoon.
Right-handed batter swings and he lifts it in the air to the left center field gap and deep. On the run is Kim and he makes a running catch. Oh wow, he went a long way to get there, and Hesung Kim tracks it down.
Back-to-back Ks for Vasquez. Line and caught at first base by Arise. Max Muncy is out number 3 as Vasquez gets the side in order.
First and second, 2 away. They'll take their chances with Tommy Edman. Diving stop by Matt Shaw to save a run. He's played some nice defense over there tonight. Shaw.
Bonda deals. Machado swings, hits a ball on the ground. Mookie Betts backhand 6-hole, throws off his balance. Freddie's there, and they got him.
Machado swings at a 3-0, and Mookie Betts makes the play. Ground ball towards the middle. Backhand Kim from the outfield grass throws him out and saves a run.
Kim, who is shading them up the middle anyway, makes the backhand pitch. That's a little dribbler up the first base line. It'll be barehanded by Langeliers. He shovels it to first. What a play by Kurtz to stay on the bag, and they get him. Outstanding stretch by Kurtz and a good play by
this game. Poked to short. Betts with a backhand. Flips to Muncy. It's a 6-5 put out at 4. How many times has that ever happened? 6-5. How do you even score it? Is it 6-5-4?
We got a guy that can check that out, though. The